Okay, so we have Bet and Hanran readying up. Hopefully the French member of Bet goes and registers for that Andromeda European LAN. But regardless, it looks like we're playing the checkmate chicken game.
They've got 5 seconds to ready up, so it's ready or not, here we go.
Ready or not, here we come. Bran finally with 1 second to spare, the Hanran special, as we get into Clam Blitz
like
on
Bran-
Black Belly Skate Park.
Bran just leads the way to like a Game of Thrones reference there or something.
The thing about Bran is Bran was here last year, and Bran was Babyface McGee. This kid comes in, and we got a man now. A man ready to prove himself in Clam Blitz on Black Belly Skate Park. What weapons we got, Earth?
We do see a Slosher Deco coming out from both teams. We do see that baller. We see a Blaster also coming out.
Really just similar team comps. We have both with the Tenet Deck, both with the Splatter Shot, both with the Deco, and it's going to be the difference of a Dualies and a Blaster.
We do see that Dapples. That Dapples is just, it's got such a fast time to kill.
Yes, and we see that right now as they go 3 down already. We have Leaf trying to pick up some clams, sees some more up there, might be able to get to 10. Yes.
Got stuck on a wall for a little bit there, but is able to pick up a full clam.
Okie doke, and we have Leaf right there with that
Nice
Dualies.
pick on Dadzy.
3-3 game. Really needs to watch half pipe right now. But the thing about Dualies is they can just jump all the way to the goal already. Gets that first
And
initial.
it's the score. One thing is, though, oh, and they are able to follow up with 1, so that does mean that Hanran will have to get in more than just a power clam to take the lead.
Yes, they'll have to get a power clam and 2 individual clams, and it looks like Dadzy's trying to do that right now. Has 6 clams online. They do see that power clam right there and just goes and picks it up.
Instead of using the clams that they just spent time picking it up.
Hey, we're not here to judge.
You know,
we're
they're
on
going, they're
commentary,
doing,
they're in games,
They
but
know
they
what they're
are
doing.
1 member down right now, and they already forced the use of the splashdown. They really need those specials to push. Dadsy should try and recover that clam before it goes away. They do get the kill.
Bran is able to pick it up.
I think that was just a really aggressive play from Bet right there, because it's going to allow Bran to try and make a beeline to the goal. They have an Inkjet online, who throws the clam, able to use that Inkjet, try and create some space.
They miss. Oh, and they get cleaned out there. Leaf doing a great job on those dualies being able to clean up.
It's just so hard to track the dualies that is going up, down, different elevations with those rolls. And Leaf getting another kill, but cannot survive a 2v1.
So now we see Bet going 3 down, but again, where's Hanran's clams? Where are they?
See, this is why Splatoon isn't Battle Royale yet. There's no objective play right there. That is a trade between Leaf and the Splatter Shot user, and it looks like it's about clam shifted in Hanran's favor, but no power clams on the field.
At 15, they've definitely got the advantage. Let's see if they're going to be able to move forward with it. We see Pugly building up that baller, and now having a power clam.
Okay, I really wanted to see a more sneaky push from the side of Hanran. Maybe throw it to Pugly right now, because he's going to have to reveal his position. Pops the baller without even holding the clam. Just trying to make some space, but no. Gets knocked out immediately, but gets 1 kill, weakens the other, and that baller ensures that they get a score.
However, they broke the barrier. Oh, and there's the lead. And let's see if they can get that next one in. Nope, just not close enough.
Okay, that was very close. Bran's survivability almost came in clutch right there, but either way, they got that lead.
But the thing is, that's not a very strong lead. That is effectively a power clam.
I mean, unless it's Slice's kill versus Clockwork, am I right?
Yeah.
Okay, and we do have...
later.
Yeah. We do have this player right here with their Slosher Deco trying to get some mid-control almost to a baller. Leaf with 6 clams, sees 4 right more, but he has been spotted. Needs to back away and gets killed himself.
Up by Brown. We do see another baller going in. It's able to break it before it gets close enough to jump. That means that Bet is not able to jump in with those 2 power clams that they already had.
And that's the second time a baller has just gone down willy-nilly. Really needs some strategic placement. Leaf trying to do his best to equalize the playing field. Gets 1 kill, but does get taken out by the Blaster.
That is one of the things that's always interesting, is seeing if people are wearing like special power up or if people are wearing object shredder, just seeing what people are combining to try and either maintain the durability of a baller, which isn't totally in favor, but or using object shredder to just be able to rip it apart before it even gets anywhere close to the basket.
And this is definitely a match that I recommend trying to rip apart the ballers. There's some of them where it's just so awkward and open that it's not even worth it, but you can always stop that a right side push if you have the members.
It's always the thing of, like, do you have the fast enough firepower to be able to do it? Nice roll there and maybe take the kill, but they do get cleaned up by the Blaster.
Okay, and this is still in a Hanran's failure. Even 2-2. but they have 74 to the 77. Really needs to get some power clams on the side of BET.
Even see even clams? Well, not anymore. On the board, we do see a baller already coming out on the side of BET. They've got that ready. They also have an inkjet ready.
But they need at least one more clam, but it looks like they're pretty spread out right now.
I think one of the things is that they might try and spread out a little bit to try and collect those clams because they are spawning all over the board and then trying to come together themselves. However, that does make them vulnerable to getting picked off one by one.
Okay, I think they finally decided to pick up that pity clam, so as we call it, from spawn. And to respond with that, we have the inkjet on the side of BET, just forcing the members of Hanran back, but with 7 seconds left to go, they need a power clam to keep this overtime running.
So they are able to get up power clam and then see the baller going in, but they aren't. The baller again isn't able to move
the
in.
baller doesn't even get close. Hanran is ready for that push. It's just so obvious sometimes. Okay, and actually a really nice sharking position from the Sasha right there.
And they're getting
they
some
could
nice
use it to get the
skills there
jump,
as well.
and the jump is coming in. Is it going to be enough?
They missed. Wait, what?
Okay.
Come on, just
Out of bounds,
oh.
glitch, gotta go. I don't know what was going through the mind there, but that was such an awkward jump angle. You would have to look straight up to even get a shot at that goal. And it looks like we're going to be having Hanran coming up with the first win of the set.
See, that was just so interesting because of that jump position. We did see that sharking coming around from the baller, from the Slosher Deco, but instead of jumping to them, they jumped to the dualies. There's a shark.
There's a shark? Where's their shark?
There was a person in a shark costume.
You know, only in Smash and Splash 4. Am I right? Am I right, ladies?
Sharks. But choosing that jump, it made it such an awkward place of where the power clam even ended up going. There's a shark.
No, okay, I don't think we're on view for stream right now, so we can't show off the shark. But yes, if you are in the venue right now, you better be careful about drowning in pools because there's a shark out in the audience to get you.
Yes.
Enough to talk about that. It looks like we're going to be going back to Splat Zones on the reef. Do you think it's going to be the same kind of lockout hell that was facing Clockwork and Licensed to Krill?
I don't know. I'm not expecting it to be that similar. Okay, I'm just going to say again, I hope there's bubbles.
I just love the bubbles.
Yes, I'm that fish from Finding Nemo with bubbles.
Oh my
Bubbles,
goodness.
bubbles.
It looks like they have the kind of comps that could be playing it more. I would be surprised to actually not see the Dapples come out again, though.
The Dapples are just, they're so fun to play, and they're really like such a good weapon in terms of just being able to kill and having that quick mobility.
I would expect to see, however, the Bomb Rush Dapples coming
Yes.
out. Because of the way the Reef is designed, Inkstorm doesn't really work as much for painting the zone because you have that top-mid cover.
So one thing that also is interesting here is that once again, it is the same team taking their time on trying to figure out what weapons they're going to be playing. I do think we're going to see a custom blaster this time, though, instead of the normal blaster.
I would be surprised if we didn't, honestly. I agree with you. And it looks like we're about to find out right now.
Yes. Let's go.
Come on, Vamonos. Everybody, let's die in the claustrophobic zone. And as we're starting right now, we hear some excited exasperations from over in bronze bracket as they finish up, deciding who goes to finals tomorrow. But it looks like we got ourselves a match right here. A double blaster coming out on the side of it.
And
looks like
it is that wonderful rapid blaster. That rapid blaster is so strong on this map just because those ink mines can really help to keep the zone once you've gotten it, and that bomb rush can really allow you to take the zone by yourself.
And as we gas them up right now, they're already being sent back to spawn. We do have the bubbles, though. You did get your wish.
Yes.
And Brand says, I don't need bubbles. I don't need anything. It's a nice double. Inkjet about to be online, and this could be lockout zone if BET isn't careful. Okay, Brand getting that inkjet, getting the extra height, using the pole right there, just trying to zone them out at spawn. I don't even think they're looking for any kills right now.
I think one thing, though, there is that, they do get cleaned out on their landing point. We do see Despacimo already being that inkjet there.
Okay, and Toast just trying to get that inkjet kill. Really tries to zone them out. Doesn't get killed in re-entry. Needs to escape right now, and no! Gets caught out by Brand again, who's ducking and weaving, trying to get around this tree. Can he get the kill?
They're playing Ring Around the Rosie.
And he loses that Ring Around the Rosie battle. But They gotta stop the zone, even
And
more
the
important. And the
timer already
bubbles.
is at 33.
The bubbles were really, even though they had the numbers advantage, just so hard to outpace something like that, making their way. But they do eventually
Thank
end up
God.
to do it. The Inkjet applying some much needed pressure. But
However, they go
I
down
love
to the
Kyo.
blaster.
I love Kyo showing how much we need to be repping Toma right now. Getting that hot double kill, regains control, and sees his next target.
Bet does go 3 down in that interaction, so they are really on the respawn here. We see that Charger having a shark around the other blaster. Able to escape the splashdown, but that last indirect from the splashdown. Nice direct on the way down.
Finally ends his reign of terror as Dalton, aka Smiley Face Man right here, gets some room for this bomb rush to take effect. They finally get the zone back, but it's 95 versus 27.
Let's see if Leaf is able to be able to assist in this fight against the splatter shot there.
Yeah, the thing about this map is it's really easy to get that initial hold, but once teams stop getting fully wiped, they're really going to be able to have that special advantage just go back and forth, and you have such a large penalty to get through. It becomes really difficult.
And I think one of the things there, too, is that Hanran did a very, very good job of pushing forward once they had zone.
Oh, and Brand just jumping back to his death after not being able to get a kill in
death.
that Inkjet battle. We do have bubbles online for the side of Pugly, just waiting for them to pop them,
but they go down to the blaster.
Overextends. When you're facing a team that has 2 blasters over there, you need to be careful of chip damage because it is coming from everywhere.
However, we do see this blaster. Let's see if they're able to even neutralize the zone. They have a nice shot on Toast. Oh,
I was really expecting them to get shot out of that splashdown, but Dalton gets it right afterwards. The timer is still ticking, and it's actually a 2v2 situation. It's really up to this blaster right now to get some key kills or at least not die.
and to also just make sure that the zone stays painted and avoids that
6
kind
seconds,
of inkjet.
and gets a kill. But what is a kill when the objective is taken? Okay, I do enjoy Leaf actually using the sub-weapon for Rapid. Did you know that this Rapid has a sub-weapon? I don't
Yes.
think many people do. Ink Mines can be very strong in a zone
On
like
this map, it's so strong.
But that is 3 members going down, and the Rapid gets
Nice.
such a good kill. Does activate the bomb rush, but that is a 2v3 situation. Really gets zoned out right now. And can't they
are
actually
able to
cap
lose
the zone
control.
right here?
But there's our bubbles. We see bubbles coming in again. And that
The only
Might-
reason they were able to get a push last time is because they were able to take out the splat lane. Bubble get popped right here. Dadzy getting a kill after activating the Ink Armor. Can they camp this jump? No, that is control going back to the side of Hanran.
And that means that, look, they are through that penalty. This isn't just a 27-point lead anymore. It's going down and down and down. They've got 20 seconds to get back into the zone, and they are 1 person down already.
And
they
Brand
only have
has
one
that
special.
ink check and a pop it right here, trying to get a kill on that blaster. Who gets ink armored? Last second, can they get the pause here? They
Can they
do!
get it? Yes!
4 seconds left to go. Bet is still in it. Let's see if they can bring it back. Okay, we have a blaster, needs to be extra careful. The splash damage from the Inkjet help gets the kill. We have Toast right here with an Inkjet of his own. This could easily be their time to lock out, but they need to be more aggressive.
We do see Bran coming in on that same side there. It's curious of seeing whether or not Toast or Bran is going to get into this interaction, as Toast is also sharking around. Toast does manage to get the kill on the Inkjet, as if
They need to
knew.
watch the zone. It's great to pop an Inkjet, but there's so much paint coming in with those bubbles. Watch the zone, watch the zone. Okay, that is a 2v4 situation, a 1v4 situation. We're about to have some ink armor right here. Probably going to get it popped when they all respawn. This could be their time to take it.
And that was a wipe. So let's see, let's see, let's see.
Timer counting
Already
down.
in overtime.
If this is the win, it is going to be an overtime win. As you said, it's going to come down to this 1v1. 3
Oh.
seconds on the clock. Can they get it? Can they get it? And with 1 second left to go, talk about a classic Splat Zones, I guess, heartbreak for the side of Hanran.
Yeah. See, it seems so much that they had that lockdown, and then just immediately it was just going the other way, and they were just able to eat through that time.
Let me get you a brochure. Check in. You are here at the Reef. That is exactly how the map is going to play you. What a scary place
Is
for
I
those
the
lockdowns.
troll under the bridge?
Who would be the troll under the bridge on our staff? Yeah, I'd probably be me. Let's be real. Hey guys.
I was gonna say it.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
No.
Hey, but there's going to be no troll on the side of Rainmaker Camp Triggerfish. We got that clear walkway, able to hide under. Probably going to see another double blaster comp coming out here. What are you expecting?
I definitely see we're gonna keep with the blasters. Like, there's no way we're not. I think it'll be interesting to see what long range weapons come out. I expect to see the heavy again. I think
I'm really
probably
expecting
Stingray.
I'm expecting custom jet.
Yes, the custom jet is always one of those weapons that I always forget about, but it's so strong on this map, and it's so, like the kit for it is just, it fits very well.
Custom jet, splat, smack some sub power up on it. You can throw burst bombs all the way across the way. Really just a fun weapon. I would kind of be expecting maybe Dadzy to pull out. We shall see. They're almost all pressing A. Let's press A ourselves as we get going onto Rainmaker on Camp Triggerfish, the Splatoon 1 Classic.
Going back to the basics.
Back to the basics of crying in solo queue, solo queue, solo queue, crying in solo queue.
And we are 1-1 going into this match.
I'm so excited. I didn't really want to cast 2 3-0s. Let's be real. And another Charger face off. We have a Splatling versus the Charger, paint versus precision.
And we do see Leaf coming out with the Charger, which is a very interesting...
Leaf's Charger is terrifying. Definitely knows how to not only get kills, but have special after special coming down that choke point at you.
Let's see if they're able to get any picks. They already have a Stingray built up, just already.
Yeah,
there it goes.
They don't need picks with even that scope. They get 1 with the Stingray. Can they get 2? They spot out Pugly, who's forced to drop down, and no, looks like they're going to survive
weak.
just barely.
It looks like Pugly actually fell off the map.
Hey, 2 dose? 2 doses is fine too. Fine, gentlemen. And we have a Blaster versus Inkjet battle. The Blaster comes out on top, and I think they're going to try and push it right here. Needs to be careful of the member that was able to flank around them, but it's just the Splatling alive, and the Inkjet's taking care of him. He's going to need to jump back if they have any chance of defending the left side.
And we just do see them already making this push, and it continues going down from here. However, there's the Stingray. There
and
is...
Rand showing how clutch he can be. Flanks behind Toast right there. Gets that 1 kill, gets a kill on the Rainmaker, and has an Inkjet of his own.
Oh,
my
and managed
goodness.
to get another one on Dolp.
Yeah, that's such a hard battle for the Doolies to win right there. Was already weak.
Is he going to be able to get the pick on either the Blaster or the Charger here?
Very smart, hides behind that block. It looks like it's just going to be a stalemate. Did not get that last shot on the Blaster, but it looks like they have full mid control
and
on the side of Hanran.
If he didn't get any kills there, he pushed the Charger down from that ledge. And
what are you doing? That is their side of the map. The Blaster says not today. Is going to be able to get 1 kill. Can he get 2?
Another? Oh!
Brand once again coming up big, and that Stingray is making sure that they are not making that right side push.
Leaf says, yeah, no, you're not going this way. This is my side.
That is a numbers advantage for Hanran. Even though they got the kills that they needed on bet, they really need to get that map control back. The Doolies rolling in, being aggressive, showing what great aim can do, and is all the way behind 2 of the members with that Inkjet.
Nice pick on Dadzy.
Oh,
however, they get eaten by the heavy Splatling.
What a strong counter right there. Just says, look, I'm here. It's time for you to die. And then it looks like they're going to get the pop.
Ooh, and a nice kill on the Inkjet as well.
Not a single shot was missed on that Inkjet. That is Splatling precision, and is going to allow them to push just right down mid. Do get the lead, and they're not stopping there. Can they get to 20? No, they take the Ink Rail. This looks like it could even be a knock right there. There was no members to stop them. It's just the Doolies.
And it's down to 15 already.
And that is the heartbreak that this map can bring. All of a sudden, you think you're on top of the world, and you have 3 staring down your pedestal.
And the thing is, maybe it's not even done. Oh, and now it's done.
I was very scared for Leaf right there, taking on a 2v1, but the teammate does show up, and Leaf says, I gotta go. Rainmaker reset to mid, Toast popping an Inkjet.
Let me get out of here. You see Toast painting up a lot more of the right side of the map, trying to reclaim that set.
And that was such a smart push on the side of Hanran. They knew they were responding from mid, and they were jumping down to try and get that push. And Dadzy just says, nah, I'm going to take the Ink Rail.
You see Leaf again with that Stingray. I'm very excited to see the count of Stingrays from Leaf after this match.
Definitely.
It seems like every time we look up, it's either Leaf's getting a great pick or Leaf is Stingraying. Or both. Doing both.
Yeah, I guess they're kind of the same. Something I think that's a really similar problem that we saw the last set is while they do have those great defensive Stingrays like Squirt had, they have such a hard time mounting an offense here when you have players like Bran, like you have Dadzy, constantly flanking, causing a disruption. Every kill is time on the clock in a map like this.
Dadzy gets a nice kill on the Rainmaker there.
And has that Ink Armor at the ready, pops it to avoid the splash damage from the Blaster sitting right there.
One thing that's interesting about that too is that if you do palp the Ink Armor while you're on a wall, or if you're swimming at all, it makes you pop up and do a reaction. So if you're in a rail, you will fall off the rail into the water or onto whatever you're under, or off the wall.
I'm going to nod and say, of course I knew that, but I had no idea. That's actually really interesting.
It's unfortunate on Moray when you do it over water.
Do it over mid. Oh! not today. Denied and denying again. They do very smart on the side of Hanran, realizes they are going to die, goes to pick up that Rainmaker, giving them just a little bit more time to reset.
You see Leaf opting to pick up the Rainmaker after having used that special.
Okay, and this is their time to push. 15 is something, but it might just not be enough with a Jazzy from above.
Goes down.
Does go down, 3 down. This is their time to push. Leaf is chomping at the bits. Where's that fourth member?
And we see that blaster already.
Being restricted at spawn. Brand does get killed right there. It is a 2v1 situation. It's all up to Delta right here. Can he get the kill? He gets a double. He's going. He's going. 3, 2, 1, lead. Can it be the knockout right here? Leaf. Just sitting. Leaf is just sitting right there. What are you doing? 10 seconds on the clock. I think it's going to be enough, but Dalton has to be feeling himself right there. Gets a Q.
Oh my god!
4 total kills in their spawn.
It's just Dazzy popping the Rainmaker and he grabs it.
Oh my god. Dalton does a double 2v1 back-to-back clutch double kill, and Brand has got to be kicking themselves. They were so close to getting this win, and it looks like it's going to be a 2v1 game point scenario for Bet.
And the thing is here, you know what's coming. Like, you see Leaf painting. I see Leaf painting.
Leaf being like, ah, yes, it is my time to shine. Oh, you're painting for me? I can't wait for the special meter.
I will love to paint directly over that. Thanks.
And there is that Stingray being
popped.
And
there it is.
Leaf closing out a set that I thought was honestly going to be a 3-0 for Hanran.
Yeah, man, oh man.
Wow, and we have a dwindling audience right now. We have been doing Splatoon since 10 a.m. We have some dedicated fans out there that are hype enough as they can be. Let's go, K-Bot. The single applause in the corner. K-Bot!
K-Bot's doing some awesome TO stuff too.
If
deserves like a world of shoutouts.
If there's anyone that has stepped up to this plate, is K-Bot, somebody that we've worked with in the past, but just came out of nowhere. I think this fellow came up to me and he whispered in my ear, "I am K-Bot." I fell on the floor. I thought it was just a Luma from Twitter. He is in fact real. Been doing a great job helping us out running bronze pools right now. For those aren't familiar with how our setup, our format works, our goal is to get as many matches in as possible. We did a waterfall system that eventually had teams going from division to division, facing similar teams with their skill level. Right now, kind of one of the lower divisions having a chance to play a lot of those similar new teams that are just trying to get more practice in our bronze bracket.
And as someone whose team is in bronze bracket right now, they are doing, I'm sure that they're having a lot of fun. Yeah. And like, having played yesterday, it was really fun being able to play with people at the same level.
Yeah, the thing about tournaments, it's like great to be able to, let's say you're in Smash, it's great to be in a pool versus Mango, because I played Mango. I lost to Mango. A tournament like this, everyone has that opportunity to face that top team in their pool, but they also get to go over and say, hey, I'm facing these 3 teams. We just had 3 close nail-biter games, and that's the kind of experience that makes you want to get more out of Splatoon, and I think something that really sets this kind of format apart and our tournaments apart.
Yeah, and I think that's one of the things that's just, I think it also just encourages people to play more. Because it's the thing of, yes, oh, I played this game and I was I had a really close game with a really top team. That means that if I play more, I could be at that level.
And there are teams that have done that, even at Smash and Splash. I know they had a shout out earlier, but just for the halibut, today actually, probably around this time, this is their 1-year anniversary. They formed after being a pickup squad at SNS 3 last year, just because they were able to have that in-person bonding time. But enough of that, a map we haven't seen today, or at least in these 2 loser sets, tower control on Manta Marina. What kind of weapons we got today?
Heavy.
Heavy stuff, man, heavy.
We see a heavy coming out. We see a sloshing machine coming out as well.
Ooh, I haven't seen one of those in a while. I'm really excited.
It's been on since Nike's not been playing.
Rest in peace, Nike. And Brand already going for that quick, I guess, sneak around, realizing it was too dangerous. And
Dalton getting a nice pick on top.
Dalton, after last match, is just absolutely on fire. Really kind of, I guess, have his confidence boosted by those double kills on Triggerfish. Brand, though, putting a stop to the madness, getting that Inkjet ready for what looks like it's going to be a bet push on tower. Okay,
we already do see a Stingray coming out, but that's a very dangerous place to be Stingraying from. Even without the, nice Inkjet direct. We see Pugly actually also using the Stingray to return back at that Stingray, even though his teammate had already cleaned up the play.
Yes, and we see Dadzzy trying to create some space over there on that left side, throwing out the bombs, but Toast sharking around the tower with that Inkjet, does pop it. Can he get the kill on Dadzzy right now? No, choosing actually to back off They're both just very wary.
Now Dad's being hunted.
Mission Impossible.
Oh,
he gets
out.
Jump. Call him James Bond. That was a fight to the death, and Leaf has to be very careful right here.
Where did you go, Dad? Where did you go?
Z, Dad Z. Oh my goodness. Okay, and we do have Bet making their first push on the tower. We have the, looks like the sloshing machine right there, rightfully getting off the tower, trying to get into position to launch that Stingray, maybe extend this push right here after they get past the first checkpoint.
And a nice pick from Leaf there. Let's see if Leaf is able to take down the Stingray user who's hiding behind a wall a bit.
Oh, and that was such
so
an ill-timed end to the Stingray. Would have definitely gotten that jumper for sure, but thankfully, we have I Love Kite able to live. Dalton, though, with another Stingray, gets a kill. Can he get one more? Okay, both of the blasters respecting the space right there, and I think that's 3 inkjets in the span of 30 seconds on the side of Bet.
I feel like someone needs to tell these guys that squids can't fly.
That's our next land. They're in a water park here. Who knows? We'll defy physics in the following time. And Pugly just getting absolutely overwhelmed. And another inkjet.
Down.
Does Bet realize there are other specials in this game?
I don't think so.
I don't think so either. And it looks like with the help of that poison mist,
they're
going to put a stop to it.
I love that little jump marker when it just kind of moves from over here on the ground immediately onto the tower.
Oh, like, yes, I understand how game function, yes now.
Floating marker there. I totally am jumping.
And after a push to 26 on a map that sometimes doesn't go past 70, we finally have Hanran trying to establish some control.
We do see I Love Kyo having to use a splashdown without getting any kills or really being around anyone.
And Brand just haphazardly activating that inkjet against 2 members. You can't win a 2v1, especially when you have Dalton staring down the barrel of the gun.
So Pugly is the only one standing right now on Hanran who has a special saved up. So let's see if they are able to make use of it. And no, they also go down.
Jazzy, however, getting 1 clutch kill, only to die to the sloshing machine, who has a Stingray at the ready. I would not be surprised to see them push back, maybe ready to activate it to help assist the push.
We also do see, what is that? Another inkjet.
Wow.
What else would it be? Oh, but they go down. Oh, it is 3 down. 4
Finally,
down.
the full wipe. This is exactly what Hanran needs to get back into it. We have the shark-suited girl in the audience cheering on for rightly so. This is Hanran's time to shine.
We do see Leaf being able to come around the left. Let's see if Leaf and Dalton are able to come through and get a kick on Dadzy there.
See, the thing about Hanran right now is they are such strong individual players. Up against a team like Bet, I bet they are expecting to be able to win all these 1v1s, and for the most part they have. But Bet has been making everything a 2v1. They've been working together, and while sometimes Hanran has that individual fire skill, no match when you're outnumbered.
It's one of those things where it is all about coordination. It's about knowing, hey, my partner has a special and they are here. Or knowing we should be pushing forward. We have a we have a people advantage.
And right as we're saying that right now, it may actually be Brand doing a 1v4 battle right here to get them the lead. No one's on the tower right now, and he better win that 1v4 because he is the only one alive.
That's a wipe. That is a full wipe.
Full wipe with 30 seconds to go. And
one of the things that's
continue.
One of the things that's interesting there is that Inkjet has a limited range to it. So even though he had pretty good aim on actually shooting the Stingray user, he still wasn't able to get that pick because it times out once it hits a certain point.
It kind of goes into the miss, and I bet we can see where this match is heading to. With 14 seconds on the clock, they do have a 3v3 scenario. That is 2 going down from Hanran, 2v2. Really going to be up to that NZAP user right now to keep that tower secure. Okay, and Dadzy having a very Hail Mary jump into mid, uses it as bait, but Dalton says, again, I don't care!
There's that double!
And it is just the blaster hanging on for dear life against the Stingray. And gosh,
that is a very good set.
The SNS3 champions have fallen in losers round 4. Bet is ready to claim that title. They will be back with us tomorrow for top 6. And what a crazy top 6 that is going to be.
Oh my god.